Happy 4th of July and welcome back to Turner Classic Movies. I'm Dave Karger, and today we're celebrating America's 250th birthday with an afternoon of patriotic musicals. Up next, James Cagney gives an Oscar-winning performance in a musical biopic about composer and song and dance man George M. Cohan. From Warner Brothers in 1942, it's Yankee Doodle Dandy. The real George M. Cohan was eager to see his life story chronicled in a stage musical, but ultimately he was convinced to take it to the big screen instead. He first signed a deal with MGM, where Mickey Rooney was set to star, but Cohan and MGM boss Louis B. Mayer couldn't see eye to eye, particularly over Cohan's demands for approval over the final cut. Producer Samuel Goldwyn was then offered a chance to make the film, and he was interested, but only if he could cast Fred Astaire as Cohan. When Astaire declined, the story was offered to Warner Brothers on one condition: Cohan had to be played by James Cagney. This was a real departure from the tough guy roles that dominated Cagney's career at Warner Brothers. Throughout the previous decade, he had become a star playing ruthless gangsters in landmark films like The Public Enemy and Angels with Dirty Faces. But Cagney was very enthusiastic about playing George Cohan for several reasons. For one thing, he'd gotten started in show business as a song and dance man like Cohan, and up to this point, he'd rarely gotten the chance to demonstrate those talents in his films. For Cagney, this role was a dream come true. Perhaps more important, Cagney had been, like so many in Hollywood, accused of having ties to the Communist Party. His portrayal of the fiercely patriotic Cohan did a lot to improve his public image and helped put those rumors to rest. For his performance here, Cagney won the Best Actor Academy Award, which was fitting since it always remained at the top of the list of his favorite projects. From director Michael Curtiz in 1942, also featuring Joan Leslie, Rosemary DeCamp, and Walter Huston, this is Yankee Doodle Dandy. Yankee Doodle Dandy earned 8 Academy Award nominations, including for Best Picture, for Michael Curtiz as Best Director, and for Walter Huston's supporting performance as Jerry Cohan. The film took home 3 Oscars, for James Cagney as Best Actor, for Best Sound, and for Best Musical Score. Besides being a huge critical and commercial success for Cagney, Yankee Doodle Dandy was also a family affair. Cagney's sister Jean starred as his character's sister Josie Cohan on screen, and his brother William Cagney served as associate producer. Of all of his films, James Cagney cited this role as his personal favorite, and he used George M. Cohan's words to sum up his own career: once a song and dance man, always a song and dance man. Coming up, Robert Preston and Shirley Jones star in another Oscar-winning musical, this one from 1962, and based on a hit Broadway musical by Meredith Willson.
Next on TCM, The Music Man, then Born Free, and later, A Hard Day's Night. Diane Warren adores the Fab Four tonight.